Greetings and salutations, YouTube land. Today I have something pretty cool for you guys. I have two packages from the company Zobie Productions. Now these aren't mystery packages, I know what's in both of them. The first one is one of their daily specials that I ordered last week. The other one was one of their eBay auctions that I sniped at the last minute. I'm really excited for both of these. This one in particular is a Grail that I've been after for most of my life. I can't believe I actually have it in my hands. Are you ready? Let's get to the unboxing! So if you're not familiar, Zobie does a lot of really cool autographed things, mystery boxes, all sorts of stuff. I'm going to have some stuff from them coming up later on in the month on the channel. And it's really worth following them. Monday through Friday, they usually do some sort of daily special. They do a lot of Funko Pops, some mystery things. All of their stuff is usually JSA certified, so you know it's authentic. It's especially important with a piece like this one. There we go, get it right set up. Yep, that is autographed by China. She, of course, died a few years ago. So finding a source you can trust on an autograph for a deceased celebrity is a big, big deal. So I'm really glad to have this. It's pretty cool. She's pinning Mick Foley in this picture, who is one of my favorite wrestlers as well. I'm hoping one day I'll be able to get him on there too and have a nice dual-signed piece. He does quite a few signings. It's actually kind of interesting. I didn't necessarily meet her, but I actually saw China once out in the wild, so to speak. It was after one of my wife's friends' graduation parties. We went out to dinner at a restaurant in Manchester. And this was when her and Triple H were together, and they were in the restaurant eating. I didn't approach them because I hate when people do that, but when I went to use the restroom, I happened to walk by their table and see them. And Triple H, I've met him twice in the past or seen him, and both times he's been kind of a jerk to me, honestly. One time he flat out lied to me. When I walked past, Triple H just shot me like this really dirty look when he saw that I recognized them. Like, completely turned his head away from me. Like I said, there was like rows of tables in between us. I wasn't approaching them or anything, you know. China, however, turned, smiled at me, and gave me a little wave, like, hey, thanks for noticing me, So she was really nice, Obviously, she had some troubles later in her life, which is sad, but I always try to remember she was at least nice enough to acknowledge my existence as a fan when she didn't have to. I'm really glad to have an autograph piece by her in the collection. Up next is my Grail item. I sniped this at the last minute on one of their eBay auctions. Honestly, it was at a price that I didn't think it should be that low. So I just threw in a bid fully expecting that I was going to get outbid. Just not even thinking in the slightest that I was going to get it. And lo and behold, it ended up being the winning bid, and it was at a price that was really good. Like, I told my wife, and she wasn't even mad in the slightest when I told her who it was and how much. She was actually happy for me. Are you ready? Yes. An autograph piece by the one, the only, the excellence of execution, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be, Bret Hitman Hart. He has been my all-time favorite wrestler and one of my biggest heroes since the summer of 1991. I hated Mr. Perfect from the moment I started watching wrestling. That jerk was everything I could never be. When Bret Hart kicked out of the Perfect Plex and beat him for the title, the IC title, I freaked out. I was so ecstatic. From that moment on, I've been a huge Bret Hart fan. One of my big regrets in life is I never got to see him wrestle live. I went to a few shows, and it always seemed he was on the other show, or he was out hurt, or I always just missed him, I've always wanted a piece signed by him, and I finally have one. I would one day hope to meet him, but the world as it is right now, that may not happen. So this is as close as I could get. Like I said, I thought it was a really good deal. It's one of the centerpieces of my collection now. I really cannot believe I got this. I would apologize to the person I sniped, but I'm really not all that sorry. Sorry, buddy. Bid higher next time. So once again, I'll put a link to their site down below, but Zobie does some really, really awesome stuff. They really have a great community of fans. It's worth checking out, joining the Facebook group. They do a lot of cool giveaways and stuff. And of course, as always, until next time, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes.